a resident from one of the other Champlain towers showed our reporter damage in that building over the weekend. Why on earth are people still in those other towers?
Well, good morning, everyone. The first thing I want to do is make sure everybody knows, we are very concerned about the individuals that are still being looked for and the ones unaccounted for, and our prayers with the family. We're very concerned also about these type of pictures that come out and these type of damages that look potentially hazardous. We've had our structural engineer go in that we've hired. The gentleman was part of the recovery effort and post 9/11 with the Pentagon. So we've got a lot of expertise here. He's probably the most world-renowned structural engineer in the country, and we're really leaning on him. They've looked at that. They do not perceive an issue with that, but we are looking further. Each condo association is responsible for their own structural engineering as far as the code and as far as the Miami-Dade County code is concerned. So we lean on them to bring things to our attention. Private property is one thing. Around here, we're low lying anytime it rains. And of course, this time of the year and over the summer, it rains every day in Florida, potentially. And with high tide and things being so close to sea level, these basements typically get some water, plus water runoff from the streets goes in basements. So that the water in and of itself is not alarming, concerning, but not alarming.
Sir, you say these condo boards are the ones who are responsible. I want to understand what the requirements are, because back in 2018, an engineering report revealed major structural damage. Is a report like that just an FYI, a report card, or are there actionable consequences? Because after that report, nothing happened.
Well, the 40-year recertification is something that's been in place in Miami-Dade County for several years. It is sort of a report card that's given by a structural engineer that the condo association hires. And then once that's done, then they come to the town. They start applying for permits to get the work done under the instruction and the leadership of the structural engineer.
But when a report says major structural damage, then it's just recommendations. There's no requirement.
There are requirements, but again, they have to follow the procedures and go through, and they hire contractors, and they do those type of things. So the requirement is to start the process. And this organization, this particular Champlain Towers was under the 40-year, was to begin in 2021. They started a little earlier, prior to my time here. Been here since November of 2020. So this information is recent to me. I was, again, not part of when that information was originally surfaced with the town. And that particular report was given to us last week, actually, to me.
Then do these rules need to be changed? I mean, a 40-year certification, that seems like a lot of time. You have a lot of other buildings in that area that were built around the same time using the same kind of structures.
Absolutely. The one thing that we are addressing and we've talked about, and each municipality in the county is also looking at that 40-year. The concern is the 40-year is the first one. And then it's like every 10 after that. And what we want to see is it start earlier and it more often. So those are the things that our commission and other commissions and councils and boards are going to be looking at now. Obviously, a disaster like this, as tragic as it is going to make a lot of wholesale changes at the way not only we do business, but I understand there's other communities around the country that are starting to take a look at this sort of thing. So, it's the worst non-hurricane related tragedy in the state of Florida in its history. It's the third highest potential death toll in the country, behind 9/11 and behind the Oklahoma City bombings.